Here's meteorologist Michelle Muscatello with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
And we are continuing to track heavy rain that's developing over the ocean and then tracking northward and moving right over Rhode Island and now southeastern Massachusetts starting to get in on the action. But boy, Rhode Island, especially the western and southern half of the state, has really been the bullseye for some of the heaviest rain falling in the northeast today. We've seen it from 95, and it started early in the morning commute from southern Providence County down through West Warwick, Coventry, Ashaway, Exeter, Kingston, Narragansett, Westerly, Charlestown, this entire area just getting hit by very heavy rainfall. And you can still see these flecks of yellows and oranges in there where the rain is coming down sideways in spots, and it's now extending further to the east from what we saw in the morning hours. So starting to get some of these heavier rain bands moving into Newport and Westport, Little Compton, and that area, New Bedford as well, with some very heavy rain, and that's going to start stretching up to parts of 195 as we head into the afternoon hours. Want to show you some of these rainfall totals as well, because this is Doppler indicated rainfall amounts, and you can see here where we're closing in on 3 inches of rain in this very heavy bullseye here of heavy rainfall from southwestern Rhode Island up through western Kent County and into a little bit of Providence County. And I do expect these rainfall amounts, which so far over parts of 195 and further east have been fairly light, to really start to add up over the next few hours in the afternoon as we continue to watch some of this rain. So we are watching this afternoon for street, but also stream and river flooding, the smaller rivers and streams. The major rivers, the Blackstone, the Patuxent River, at this point likely to see some rapid rises in their water levels, but not expected to see any significant flooding. But we are keeping an eye on it. It's why we're under a flood watch for 1 to 3 inches of rainfall. But in that area that I showed you, we've already topped 3 inches in spots and could see isolated amounts to 3 to 5 inches. This is the area that's most at risk of seeing those very high totals. Live city cam pictures over Providence. Visibility is kind of in and out as the rain picks up in intensity. The visibility goes down a little bit, but certainly a gray and dreary day. 72 degrees the temperature with an east wind at about 10 miles an hour. And the temperatures have only changed a degree or two from early this morning. We're right at 70 degrees in Newport and New Bedford, 70 in Smithfield, and 72 in Providence. And I'm not expecting much change as we go throughout the day. I want to show you this bigger picture of satellite and radar because I want to show you where this rain is originating from off the waters. And you can see here where the back edge is slowly sliding to the east. So I'm expecting this heavy rain to continue into at least the mid to late afternoon before it starts to shift to our north and east by later this evening and tonight. So keep the umbrellas, the raincoats on well, you'll need them for the afternoon hours with temperatures in the lower 70s. Futurecast here at 2 o'clock still shows some heavy rain, especially the southern half of our area. And then notice it becomes a little bit spottier later in the evening, but likely needing those windshield wipers on in most areas for the evening commute. And then 10 o'clock at night, the coverage of the showers really starts to ease up. And by tomorrow morning, we're talking just an isolated shower. I actually think tomorrow looking like a much better day from even what we were thinking late last week. There may be a shower or a thunderstorm around, but a good part of the day Tuesday should end up rain-free. For this afternoon, the rain continues. South coast about 72 for the high in Newport, cool and damp. Coventry at 72, watching for some, again, street and poor drainage flooding. More rain in Burrillville and Johnston at about 71, and we're going to find high temperatures right around the lower 70s, Plymouth, Seekonk, and Middletown. And the heavy rain continues in the afternoon hours, especially Taunton, Plymouth, 72 in Little Compton, and Middletown at about 72 degrees. Visibility on the bay very poor right now with this heavy rain moving through. Waves 1 to 3 feet. The high tide was at 9:30 this morning and a low tide at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Your 7-day Futurecast. So we do have some better weather down the road with just an isolated shower or thunderstorm for tomorrow. Clouds in the morning giving way to a peak or two of sunshine. Wednesday, Thursday look like bright sunny days in the lower 80s, and then another chance for a hit or miss shower or thunderstorm Friday and Saturday. Those days do not look like washouts. Tony's going to be back tonight live at 5. You can also get an updated Futurecast 24/7 on our website at WPRI.com.